Hopefully it's gonna be our W, bro. But hey, chat, listen. Let's react to the freaking Flappy Bird Motor 8 to 10 on the game Flappy Bird, bro. So chat, listen. We're gonna react that, bro. So my boy Love commencé. Do I have to react that? So let's fucking go, bro.
Mobile games have become a multi-billion-dollar.
Hold on. Yo, chat, are we good? Yes or no? Are we good?
Mobile games have become a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Okay.
And while for the most part they're seen as safe enough, what would happen if someone was accused
Get
of
a job
murdering over an app?
in the game.
In January 2014, Flappy Bird took the internet by storm when it shot to the top of app stores and became a worldwide phenomenon. While the concept was as simple as a game could be, the character's movements made it extremely difficult, leading players to become frustrated, trying over and over again just...
Hey, listen, players, bro, it's not that deep, bro. I swear, bro, like, my mod say it's not that deep, so it's not that deep, my heart. Come on, my heart. Chat, it's not that freaking deep. I swear, let me be honest.
To reach a somewhat respectable high score. This simple yet addicting gameplay drew millions of players, who all began to compete with their friends to master the mechanics, leading Flappy Bird to generate an estimated $50,000 a day for its creator, Dong Nguyen. The instant success was no doubt a shock for the small Vietnamese developer. The thing is, while most assumed Dong would be enthusiastic with the recognition, only a month after its meteoric rise...
Hold on, he smoked, y'all? This creator of the freaking game, he smoked, y'all? Damn.
The man would abruptly delete it from the App Store, without much in terms of an explanation. In a clear case of the Streisand effect, this led to even more attention being brought...
Please get that job. Yo, chat, chat. Watch the video, bro. Like that ass.
On the little yellow bird, with some trying to sell phones with the now unavailable game pre-installed for exorbitant amounts of money on eBay. But besides the spectacle of it all, Dong's brief comments on not being able to take it anymore led some to speculate if reports of his game causing abuse were responsible for the deletion. Let me explain. About a week before his decision to shut down the game, the Chicago-based news site Hustlers had reported that a local teenager had been arrested for allegedly murdering his brother over Flappy Bird.
Hate the game. Yo, ORP to his brother, bro. Let me be honest, bro. ORP to his brother, child. ORP to his brother, bro. His brother, bro. That shit is deep, bro. Damn, bro. ORP to his brother, bro. Rest in peace, bro.
The article centers around teenage siblings Gary and Jabari Wright. Having just passed through 17 consecutive pipes, Jabari began teasing his younger brother over his low high score of only 6. This conflict soon escalated, before culminating in Gary using a knife to stab his brother the equivalent amount of times as subsequently called law enforcement and turned himself in for his crimes. At the time of publishing, it was noted that he was being held in a juvenile detention facility awaiting trial for first-degree murder. Once the story broke, users began to share their immediate reactions. One commented that the act was next-level psych.
That guy, is bought over Flappy Bird by stabbing him. On next level, but what the fuck? That shit, that happened for real? That shit happened for real, child, to be honest?
While others found themselves more understanding of the boy's frustration, albeit jokingly. It was then subsequently reported on by YouTubers, spreading word of the incident even further. One of those who produced a video on the subject controversially used it as an opportunity to brag about their own in-game accomplishments.
But it's really insane that someone actually died over a game.
Like NTJ, bro. Like that's NTJ, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm sorry, bro, but hey, RP to this guy, bro. Let me honest.
Over such a low score of 17. I actually got 120, and if you want to know how to get a high score on Flappy Bird, then I will have a link to my tutorial in the description.
6 days later, on February 8th, Dong would announce that he would be discontinuing the game, stating vaguely on Twitter, "I am sorry, Flappy Bird users. 22 hours from now, I will take Flappy Bird down. I cannot take this anymore."
Damn, that is why Flappy Bird got banned, bro. That's why Flappy Bird never gonna exist anymore. Just on Google, bro, in 2024 and 2025, bro. Damn! Now that shit really fucking deep, child, I swear, bro.
Going into no more detail, much speculation arose as to his motivations, ranging from a potential ongoing copyright lawsuit to general legal issues. It was in this pursuit of answers that the murder case began spreading to other independent news sites, who speculated the crime's direct link to the game could have influenced his decision. And as people began to better understand how Dong felt about the game, namely that he'd grown to resent its impact on players, their suspicions were only reinforced as it seemed more and more likely that the story of a murderous brother was to blame. Some even vented their disgust of the murder directly to him, writing, "I can't believe you game made a kid stab his brother."
But chat, that shit is crazy, but let me honest, bro. OP to his brother, chat, let me honest. Chat, OP to his brother, bro. Come on, that us. Like, OP to his brother, bro. It's sad, bro. That shit is sad just for a game, buddy. Just for a game.
To mention up until this point is that the veracity of the original article is extremely dubious. The initial text includes a supposed quote from a police officer that simply doesn't read as genuine. It's a tragedy. He murdered his own brother because of a stupid game. I mean, I've played the game before, and it's hard as S. F that game. I couldn't even pass 5. Why the F?
Hey, buddy, me, I passed like freaking 5-0, bro. Let me honest. Hey, then that us, bro. Like this guy's really that scam me for $10, bro. I swear, bro. Come on, my heart.
Are you a bird if you can't effing fly straight? Fake A Mario piece of S. It was even pointed out by other sites covering the incident that the authenticity of the report had yet to be verified, as Hustlers, the source in question, described itself as a combination of real shocking news and satire news to keep its visitors in a state of disbelief. As it turns out, calling it a combination was rather generous. In actuality, Hustlers is an Onion-esque satirical site centered specifically around—
But what is the point? What is the point to make an alien, bro, and Donald Trump, bro? Like, that is not a freaking game, that is not a Flappy Bird game, bro. The fuck?
A stunt in which they claimed a Vine influencer had been kidnapped by the cartel, a search for—
Hold on, bro got kidnapped? Because of this freaking game? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on.
Organization only recognized for
that shit is deep as hell, bro. You're a jump. Okay, bro. Jump.
Kidnapped by
Come on,
cartel. A search for their name today reveals that they've since successfully perpetrated a multitude of hoaxes. These range from alleging that Jake from State Farm had been murdered by his spouse for cheating, and that a man had made millions.
End the game. End the game. Okay, chala. End the game. Okay, bro. End DJ, bro. I swear, bro. Like that ass.
Cheese tokens as bitcoins. So even though it was clear that the Flappy Bird murder was a hoax to anyone that bothered to do a smidge of research, that didn't stop people from believing every word of it anyway. It disgusted social media users so much that people were aghast at how devoid of morality people were in the modern age, with some even commenting that it made them so sick that they didn't want to remain in the country anymore. To this day,
just for the Flappy Bird game, bro. So listen, if I create the game and then this happen, bro, bitch, bro, like, I dropped the fucking game, bro. I'm never gonna freaking like open the game and never again, bro. Like, what the hell, bro?
Some still believe the stabbing had actually occurred, and given all of this, it's not far-fetched to believe that even though the story was false, it may have convinced the game's humble developer, as English wasn't his first language, and he may have not understood the humor of the parody site. Still, even with the app removed from circulation and Hustlers being shown as a hoax, that didn't stop insane reports around Flappy Bird to keep on coming in. We'll learn more about this after a brief word from our sponsor. Summer's over. There's a chill in the air.
Fuck.
Fall season has arrived, so let's watch scary movies. There's no better... Its creator, Dong, lived a very simple life. He described himself as being the antithesis of a businessman, and in fact refused various offers from investors.
What the fuck, child? That shit is crazy, bro.
And PR
that shit is crazy, child.
That it would make him too industry. This, of course, had its downsides. He was ill-equipped to handle the onslaught of vitriol that is the internet. And in turning away help, he also forced immense and potential unfamiliarity
Yo, that shit is, yo, that's what, yo, Flappy Bird, bro, that shit is bad as fuck, bro. Me, bro, I don't rage, bro. I just like, me, like be funny, child, like, not freaking rage, bro, break my fucking setup, bro, and then, bro, say to myself, bro, like, I gonna hurt my, what the fuck? Hell no, my heart.
With misinformation, it was a real possibility that Dong could have thought the rumors spreading around the game to be legitimate himself. And because of this, on February 9th, 2014, Hustlers decided to capitalize on the chaos. That day, they reported that Flappy Bird's developer had committed suicide after fulfilling his promise of discontinuing the game. It was
Yo, ORP, bro. No, that's ORP, bro, let me be honest. That's what happened, bro, ORP, child. Let's be honest.
that he had been found in his home with
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. No, that's too much, bro. That's really too much, bro. Let me be honest.
this time in both grief and disbelief. Just learned 7 people committed suicide due to Flappy Bird, one exclaimed, while another mourned, I can't believe that the lad that made Flappy Bird committed suicide. But just as happened
ORP, that's ORP.
prior, when people began to scrutinize the source, they noticed
No, child, that shit is dead as fun and freaking sad, bro. Like, if y'all had that, bro, just tell me, bro. I'm gonna help you, child. Okay, child, like, let me be honest, bro. Me, bro, I'm never gonna do that, bro. I love myself, God first every day, child, and I love my life, bro. I swear. Let me be honest.
glaring in the capital of Vietnam. Yes,
Let
as
me be
it
honest.
turns out, the developer
Vietnam,
was in fact
damn.
still alive and well, evident by him continuing to be active on social media. Just like the murder hoax, though, to this day, some remain under the
God damn, bro. Child, listen, that is really fucking deep, bro. A deep video, bro. Wow, bro. Like, that shit was deep.